So we use Optimizely as our e-commerce platform. And we specifically use the content management system to provide all of the content for the site that isn't driven by the catalog. So all of the, any pages that have copy on them or marketing content, all of the promotion blocks, all of those are driven out of the content management system. Right. So the thing that we love about Optimizely is it is a great platform to build on top of. And so we have a development partner, Luminos Labs, who builds components that then our business users can use to easily put together promotions that are customized for our brand, for our audience, and what we're trying to get done on the site. All right. Well, based on what I saw this morning at the conference, the new UI is really great for admin. We're on a slightly older version. I mean, they're showing all the new hotness right now, right? So the older admin UI is kind of tough to work with. You can still do everything. It's just less fun. You can tell that they've cobbled together a bunch of different utilities because sometimes you have to log in more than once. There isn't really a unified UI, so you sort of have to learn how each section of the admin works. But if I can throw a positive in here, also you can customize it. And so we also have all of our custom functions worked into an admin section inside of the CMS, which is great. Well, I recommended it last week, so I would say it's a 10. I think that so we specifically use it and use the translation function to be able to swap out strings inside of content blocks and our header and our alert banner and that sort of thing. And so it's very well suited for people who are operating a live day-to-day, commerce driven website, because it gives you, your catalog is usually driven by something that's automated. And this gives you all of the window dressing around the automation to be able to change that, to change your messaging, to respond to when somebody on TikTok doesn't like you, things like that. So it's great for that. As far as situations where it wouldn't be useful, I can't really speak to that. I would say if you're doing a very, very content heavy site, it has a lot of tools that we don't currently use. So I think there's a lot there. But I think you'd need to dig into that. Well, I was at an agency that did Sitecore, which is one of Optimizely's main competitors, for about 12 years. So we did that. One of the big differences, and Sitecore might have this now, but Optimizely's support model is so good. It is saved my bacon on a at least monthly basis, maybe weekly basis. So 24-hour support for the POS platform is fantastic. And, I can reach out to them on a Saturday and I get a response and boom, and we get fixes in place. For us, the return on investment has been our ability to go to market with our e-commerce site, because we went from zero. Well, we had a WordPress site before that. We don't talk about that. But we went from zero to several million dollars in sales the first year. And that is based on the Optimizely e-commerce and CMS integration that we have. I would give it a 7, but that's because we are not on the new hotness and it will be much better soon. I think there is a learning curve. There's definitely a learning curve for the current UI. The UI we saw this morning looks amazing, and business users will be able to use it out of the box. That won't be a problem. The current UI that we're on, people have to work with it for a little bit before they get comfortable with it. So we went from 0 to live in 9.5 months. And that a majority of that time was not implementing the CMS, was implementing the product catalog. But we were able to get live and start making sales 9.5 months later from a cold start. Yes, very much so. Yes. 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 Not from our side, but from the Opti side, sure. Yes.